Welcome back, everybody. Zed here at Imperium Games. A couple of quick topics that I'd like to cover right now, but just remember, if you like the channel, subscribe to it, click that little bell. It'll be a prize of any of the giveaways that we will continue to do right through the 2020 year. Two things I want to talk about, and we'll start with that very topic, prizes. So questions have come through. As you know, we had a really successful giveaway of our Theros Beyond Death Collector's Edition booster box recently. Congratulations to Elizabeth again. The questions that came around, why if we're outside of Canada, can we participate? How do your giveaways work? All of that stuff. The very first thing that I want to quickly cover is that when we started Imperium Games, we decided that we were going to have a giveaway wheel that we would spin as a bonus gift to any patrons that would purchase a booster box from us and that opened the box on our channel. We come to the end of it, and you've heard it before. You see people open up the boxes and they say, well, this is a 5 on 10, a 6 on 10, it's average, whatever. When we were doing this, we said, it'd be nice if we could finish this off and say, you know what, Steve, your box is a 5 or a 6 on 10. We feel like, giving you a spin, giving you a way of equaling things out a little bit, giving you a bonus of some kind. And so we came up with the wheel. The giveaway wheel, the premise is to give products back to Magic the Gathering players and collectors. So the wheel that we've now formulated is actually quite interesting because it will range from, you can win a $5 or a $6 card right up to a $100, $150 card depending on what we've managed to pull as the various boxes open up. Just recently I opened up some collector's editions and I've added these to the section of the wheel where you might win a $30+ card. That's where it all started. But because, I personally really enjoy giving stuff away, and I think that in the community it's tough to get free Magic Gathering products, or at least products that are not too expensive, we decided that we want to also have some giveaways for the various people that join us on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Patreon. So the 3 giveaway wheels that we actually do have, or I should say the 3 giveaway opportunities that we have is 1 for our Patreon members. Now, actually, parenthetically, this is a leftover Commander Mystic Intellect that we have. We were originally selling it for $55. I'm not sure what it's going for online right now to the people that were coming into our store. But this is going to be the next Patreon giveaway that we're going to be doing in February of 2020. So it's coming up next week. We are going to announce a giveaway. It's just a spin. We don't have a lot of Patreons right now, so we have 13 people signed up. So one of you in the 13 will be winning this Commander box that we will ship to you, at your next order, whenever that's going to be. So keep a lookout for that because I will announce that specifically for the group on Patreon. So what I was saying is we have giveaways for Patreon members, exactly like this. We have a spare product lying around and we say, we're going to give away a couple of them to our patrons on Patreon. The second one is for Canadian residents, and the reason why we have to do that, specifically in some circumstances, is because if we want to give the experience of somebody opening up a sealed booster product, WotC mandates that you cannot sell I suppose we could probably give it away. I hadn't thought about that initially, but the idea for us is to stay compliant with WotC. So we're not going to sell, we're not going to give away sealed product to anybody that's outside of Canada, just to be sure that we're compliant right across the board. I'd probably have to look up on WotC, but I'm pretty sure that even giving this stuff away internationally might be an issue. If anybody has any news on that, leave some comments below and I'll check it out. So that's why we had a Canadian-based giveaway. We want to be able to have a Canadian community as well as an international one, but here in Canada there's not a lot of massive communities focused around Magic the Gathering. There are a couple, and we'd like to sort of move into that space with these couples, with these channels. The big difference of what we do is we actually do give stuff away on a regular basis, and we have a Patreon system. And third is sort of the giveaways for everybody, which will be coming up, and it'll be the same principle. The difference is that when we're going to be doing for all of our our subscribers on Facebook and on YouTube and all of that, we're not going to be able to we're not going to be able to give something like this away. It has to be an open, plus shipping this internationally. I don't remember who it was. Somebody won, I think, a Brawl deck that lived in Europe over our Christmas holidays. It cost an absolute fortune to send it to them. Not even worth it. Not worth sending them a Brawl deck or anybody international. Way too costly. So what we're going to be doing is, finding a prize that can fit within an envelope, that is easy to ship, that nobody's going to pay at the other end, because even that poor individual had to pay some, some fees at the other end, for import fees that we didn't anticipate. So even that poor guy, not only did it cost us a fortune to send it, that person had to pay some import fees, which I'm really sorry about that. We didn't realize that was going to happen. So we want to avoid, the idea of a giveaway is we're giving everything away. Nobody has to pay for anything. So it'll most likely be things like high value cards, 1 card, 2 cards, 3, things that fit well inside of an envelope, and those we will open up to the international community, and we have another one planned that's going to be coming up soon. So that's the idea of our giveaway right now, of our structure of our giveaway. So it started from the idea of a wheel, and it's moved, and today is, by the time this is posted, it's going to be January 30th, Thursday, January 30th, and tomorrow, basically on Friday the 31st, is when we're going to be doing our 3 spins of the giveaway that is following up on what we did last week for the Theros. And on February 1st, on Saturday, February 1st, you'll be able to see who the 3 winners are. So that's basically the idea, is that's the way our giveaways work. The second thing I want to quickly address is Patreon. We're still getting questions in. How does Patreon work? Why is it worth it being part of a Patreon system here in Canada? The basic idea is that, when you can go pretty much anywhere you want and buy a Theros box, the prices will range usually between $150, $160, $170, $180 in some places. The honest to God truth is that nobody that I can possibly imagine anywhere in Canada, and probably the United States, can make any money on this. There is no margin on booster boxes, none. So the only way that you can, even as an LGS or other online online places where you can buy these, the only way you can make any money of this is to sell thousands of them. Literally sells thousands of them, because you're making 50 cents, $1 or $2 on a box like this. So when you reach out to us and you say, yeah, well, yours is, we sell these boxes for $147.50, shipped, taxes included. Calculate that for a second and you'll see that we're basically selling this at about $120. Add taxes, add shipping, it comes up to $147.50, shipped to your door. We're not making a penny on it any more than anybody else that might be selling it online for $139. People have mentioned Zephyr Epic, $139.99 for a box like this. Yeah, but he includes shipping. Shipping in Canada is about $15. So if you're only buying 1 box from him, he might be from him or her, whoever Zephyr Epic it belongs to, probably only making a couple of dollars as well, ultimately selling it for about $122, $123. Same thing. Where we start beating competition in Canada is products like this. Go on to any website just about. Now, there are exceptions. eBay, somebody's selling this for $200. They're trying to make a quick buck. They got it as a gift. They're trying to liquidate it. Fine. We have to adjust ourselves to the market as well. We don't want to go bankrupt. The idea is that we're going to try and we want to sustain this so that we can all take, all benefit from it. So we sell this right now to our patrons. We're selling this for $300, always Canadian, taxes and shipping included. Now think about that, $300, which means that you were probably paying it around $240. Okay, go on to Zephyr Epic, see how much they're selling it for. $330, shipping included, but add taxes, it comes out to $374. We're selling it $300. Taxes included, shipping included. And so when you think about products like this, we're not making a penny. Again, the margins on these are a little higher, but at the prices that we're selling them, we're not looking to make money on this product. We sustain the environment by our service by the membership. That's how we can pay for gas and go to pick this stuff up, and having the liquidity to be able to buy this stuff. Brawl decks, when these things came out, when these things came out, they were selling for like $45 a piece. We sold these at, I think the lowest we went to is $95 for the set. 4 of them, taxes and shipping included. Think about that for a second. $95. So less than $25 a piece, taxes and shipping included. So we were probably selling them for 18 bucks, instead of 45, 55 plus tax in some cases. Commander was selling for around, this one was selling for about $65 when it came out. I don't know what it's at now. They tend to go up though over time, right? We sold these at, boy, if I'm not mistaken, $185, taxes and shipping included for the set. I'd have to go back and look because it's been a while since we got one out. But I think it was 185, taxes and shipping included. Gift edition. We actually have a couple of these left, so if any patrons are watching, you could reach out to us. I think we have a few of them that actually came in recently, like 4 or 5. So let us know if you're interested in any gift editions. Gift editions are still selling for 65 plus tax, 70 plus tax, plus shipping, depending if you can find them. We were selling ours for 65, taxes and shipping included. So, all of this to say is that, yeah, granted, if you're coming to us and you're saying, you know what, I can get this basically for the same price, fair enough. But if you bought one of these with us, you'd be saving $75 straight up, which is 5 months of membership, or 4 to 5 months of membership, just on one of these. These come out, you know, 2 or 3 times a year with the master sets and any other specialty thing that they're doing. Right here, you're probably saving what? From the initial sale, I don't know, 150? Same thing here, 100, 150. The average that we have sort of figured out for the average player, you know, the Timmy, so to speak, whatever you want to call it, probably $700, $800, $900, $1,000 a year. Not so much on these. However, if you are buying, you know, 15, 20 of these boxes in a year, you are right here, you're probably saving around $400. Add all of this, you're at $1,000, you're at $1,500. Membership on a yearly basis costs about $200. If you're saving $1,000, that's the way the model works. It allows us, now we're still a small number. This is why it's going to be fun to give this away next week or the week after. We'll do the drawing short enough. But this is why it becomes interesting, because we're still at the beginning. We have zero margin on these. If we're buying these for about $120, what if we were 500 people, you know, and we could get these instead for $110 or $105? I don't know how deep we could, how low we could go, but let's say we could get them for $110. We could ship these out for $137, taxes and shipping included, you know. Add in all of the rest of this stuff. Instead of us buying this for whatever our number is, $280, what if we could get it for $200, you know, or $210? Imagine you could pick something up like this for $250 Canadian. That's what we're trying to build. I don't want to go any further than that. I don't know how long this took, probably 10, 15 minutes. I didn't mean to go too long, but I wanted to give the questions that we received out there, you know. Talk to us a little bit more about the giveaway. Give more explanations around Patreon. Listen, keep writing to us. Go check us out. You know, there is the Squire, how do you say, that we put up, which is the way to support this channel through Patreon, just at the Squire level, which is if you sign up for that, you get a card signed after a couple of months, something like that. And then you can think about it. You can segue into this system if you're interested. If you're the type of person, player, collector, to buy 10, 12 of these boxes in a year, you know, it means you're getting a few every set, couple of these, couple of those, and you like them in, there's no way that this is not beneficial for you. But listen, you can keep challenging us. And what we do is every time a new product comes out, we send a message to the patrons and we say, challenge us. Find where there's a price that we can beat. Because we're not trying to generate profit on this. It does help, some of the minor profit does help us cover the cost generally, but this is not what we're trying to do. We are trying to build a real community around this, which comes from the Patreon membership. Done for today. Leave a comment below. Let us know if you have any ideas. Oh, last thing. What I wanted to say, and I'm going to send this out as well, is I didn't have any here with me, but we're also starting to include, which we hadn't thought about initially because we were still figuring out logistics, but we are also starting to include accessories around these. So I'm going to announce this to the patrons soon enough, but we're being requested dragon shields, top loaders, all kinds of other accessories that we will put a threshold inside of for the patrons, but you know, I'll announce some of those and maybe try and put some in the giveaway soon enough, you know, see if we can give away some of the accessories soon enough. Guys, take care. Talk to you soon. Appreciate it.